everybody. It's Heather and Ryan from The Heather and Ryan Show. We are having some technical difficulties on Ryan's end, and we sat down to do an episode and were unable to resolve them. Looks like we might need to get some new equipment, which, I mean, these microphones have been hanging on for an inch of their life for a while. Let's not joke around about it. I've been meaning to get myself a new one. So what we're going to do is just a real short episode with really crappy sound on Ryan's side so that we didn't leave you high and dry on a Saturday. Then we're going to get our monthly episode up and the Monday rants back just as soon as we can after handling the equipment.
Equipment, yes.
Equipment. So, Ryan, let's just make this a short Saturday rant. You got anything? Did you write anything down like I asked you to all week? Did you do the homework or not?
Heather.
That's okay. I did it.
Thank you. I have a pet peeve.
Okay, great. Yes,
you
pet
know,
peeves
when
for
people
Saturday.
expect too much from you or expect anything out of you at all, God, like, what is up with that? Sorry, I just banged my computer and ruined your recording. I'm very sorry. Heather, I love you.
You already ruined my recording, and then you come with a rant about how I put you up to too much. Please continue. I'm riveted.
Heather.
Uh-huh.
Sophie started working, and she asked me if your net pay was what you take home or if that was your gross pay. And I said, your net pay is what you take home. Gross pay is everything before all the deductions. She's like, oh, okay. And then Chloe goes, why is it called gross pay? Taking money from you now. That's gross.
Indeed. Indeed it is. That's called gross theft, Chloe.
Yeah.
Ryan, here's an actual rant. All right. I don't know if anybody cares about this. I like poetry. But
Nerd.
I've found, yeah, thanks. At least I don't stand up in the middle of like restaurants like I'm going to recite a poem. I just recently rewatched that movie.
I just watched it with Chloe like about a month ago.
Have you not seen it before?
Well, I mean, I watched it
back in the 90s.
Yes, I've watched it several times. It was just the first time I've watched it with Chloe, and Chloe's first time watching it.
Aw. How'd she like it?
She loved it.
Excellent. See, some of the old movies, they really hold up.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we've recommended this one before for all of you kids out there that didn't get that reference. So I Married an Axe Murderer. Highly recommend. Great movie. Okay, poems. Man, I don't know. I don't know how people feel about this, but you know what? It's my rant, okay? Poems are not poems anymore, and I don't understand what happened.
Mm-hmm.
If I go to a book of poetry from like 100 years ago, it's full of poems, and they're fantastic. If I get like a modern poetry book, none of the poems are poems, right? They're just people. It's a paragraph. Okay, it'll be like this. I couldn't find my way in a snowy wood, and I thought about jackrabbits because actually I am important and I do matter and I like ice cream. Pretty much everybody should go fuck themselves. I don't know. I can't do a poem. I can't do a modern poem because it's not a poem. It's just a thought. It's like a thought. Sometimes it's a totally incoherent thought. They don't have any rhythm. There's no rhyme. There's no meter. Like they're not doing a poem. They're just talking.
What's your favorite poem, Heather?
The Brothers by Edwin Muir.
Can you recite it? Recite it for us, Heather.
Uh-huh. Word for word, Ryan. The Brothers by Edwin Muir.
Here we go. Right off the cuff. Coming up.
Right here, just off the top of my head. Come on, faster, Google. Why aren't you showing me the fucking poem? Oh, good. Here we go. Thank you, poetryexplorer.net. It goes like this. Last night I watched my brothers play, the gentle and the reckless one, in a field 2 yards away. For half a century, they were gone. Now, he was Scottish, and so this probably rhymed in an old-timey Scottish accent, so just bear with me.
Okay.
Beyond the other side of care, to be among the peaceful dead. Even in a dream, how could I dare interrogate that happiness, so wildly spent, yet never less? For still they raced about the green, and were like 2 revolving suns. A brightness poured from head to head, so strong I could not see their eyes, or look into their paradise. What were they doing, the happy ones? Yet where I was, they once had been. I thought, how could I be so dull 20,000 days ago, not to see they were beautiful? I asked them, were you really so, as you are now that other day? And the dream was soon away. For then we played for victory, and not to make each other glad. A darkness covered every head, frowns twisted the original face, and through that mask we could not see the beauty and the buried grace. I have observed in foolish awe the dateless middays of the law, and seen indifferent justice done by everyone on everyone, and in a vision I have seen my brothers playing on the green. The first time I read that poem, I sobbed. I sobbed.
Mm.
Did you follow any of that, Ryan?
Nope. In one ear, right out the other.
Okay, let me translate.
I was gonna be over here pretending like I was weeping, but I forgot.
You're like, what the
by
fuck
time
is
you
this
got to the
poem
end of
about?
it.
Okay, but you hear how that's a poem. I just read you a poem. Did you recognize it as a poem? I read it poorly.
Right. I mean,
Okay, it's a poem.
I'll be honest with you, Heather. I don't know what makes a poem a poem. Like,
Well, that's what I'm trying to tell you. It's called rhythm and rhyme. It has to have those two things, and then it's a
but
poem.
I didn't think poems had a rhyme. I remember poetry seminar with Mana Purplet back in the day,
Mm-hmm.
and that was something she said, is that poems don't have to rhyme, and that broke my little mind, because in my mind, poems are supposed to rhyme.
Well, Ryan, they
because
are supposed
roses
to rhyme.
are red, and
And
violets,
are
blue.
fucking blue. And if you don't believe me,
So should you.
I will stick up your butt my shoe. You know what? I write beautiful poetry. You just heard an example of it.
You know what? You know the Reddit, the thing we use frequently on this show. Have you ever seen?
Yes.
Have you ever seen the haiku bot?
No.
So, like, when someone types a comment, if it's typed in such a way that it follows the rules of a haiku, then the haiku bot responds. It says, "Looks like you just accidentally made a haiku," and then it'll put it in the haiku format. Like, it'll just redo their.
Nice.
And so, I've very desperately wanted to get the haiku bot to pop up for me, and it's really hard to make a sentence, that makes sense, like, on its own.
Uh-huh. Oh, I have a bunch of haiku.
Mm.
I have a bunch. Okay, here is a
Should
poem
try
by...
to trigger the haiku bot.
Well, I don't use Reddit,
Oh,
Ryan.
I thought you did.
I don't even log into my login to get the Reddit stories. I just Google them and copy and paste them.
Sweet.
Because I hate Reddit so bad, I don't want to go anywhere on it. Listen, here's a poem by Pablo Neruda, 100 Love Sonnets. Listen to this one. I love you without knowing how or when or from where. I love you simply without problems or pride. I love you in this way because I do not know any other way of loving but this, in which there is no I or you. So intimate that your hand upon my chest is my hand. So intimate that when I fall asleep, your eyes close. See, that doesn't read like a poem to me. That just sounds like a paragraph.
Mm.
And it's beautiful. It's beautifully written.
Yeah.
It's emotional, but it's not a poem. And that's all I'm saying. I could take a beautiful paragraph out of a novel and read it out and call it a poem. And everybody like, oh, it's a poem. I'm like, no, it's a paragraph. It's
What
a
makes
paragraph.
a poem a poem.
Google's gonna lie to you. False news, fake news. I already don't trust the answer that's coming.
I won't even look at the AI overview. Let's see.
Oh, look at this. Actually, I will use the AI result because it says it must be rhythmic. So maybe it doesn't have to rhyme, but if it's not rhythmic, it's not a poem. Like, it's just saying stuff because it sounds cool doesn't make it a poem. That's my only point.
You just have to read it so that it is rhythmic. Make it work, Heather.
All right.
Here we go.
Let's go to that. Let's go. Let's
man.
go. She took my house and also my cat. What was that? I can't remember how it goes.
I thought that was actually part of the poem. I was like, that's perfect.
Okay. I love you without knowing how or when or from where. I love you simply without problems or pride. I love you in this way because I... do not know any other way of loving but this in which there is no I or you so intimate that your hand upon my chest is my hand, so intimate that when I fell asleep your eyes closed. You know, that did make it a poem. I apologize, Ryan. I apologize. And
I just like to expand your worldview, Heather. That's what I'm here for.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, maybe I just don't like poems that don't rhyme and don't have any rhythm and sound like a paragraph someone took out of a book. That's just me.
Do you think you could turn that into a song?
I like poems that rhyme and have rhythm.
No. I meant the not poem.
Okay. Oh, the not poem. Okay, hold on.
All right.
By the way, let me credit this person again, whose poem we keep reciting and ripping off, Pablo Neruda. I don't know who that is. Let's find out who Pablo Neruda is, because I'm hoping they're dead. Let's just... Poet and former senator of the Republic of Chile. Yep, dead. Fantastic. Let's keep going. I may not put this one on YouTube. Okay. I love you without knowing how or when or from where. I love you simply without problems or pride. I love you in this way because I do not know any other way of loving but this. I could have picked a better tune. This tune sucks, assholes.
Hey, but you pulled it off. Look at that. Poetry. Bam!
Okay, fine. I apologize to Pablo Neruda and all living relatives and fans of that man, who I know nothing about. Let's hope he's not super problematic. And that's all we're going to do for right now. Hey, listen, share your poems with us by sending them to theheatherandryanshow@gmail.com. But only if you want us to make them ridiculous. Don't share your poems with us. We'll destroy you. Don't do it. No, but seriously, what's your opinion? Tell us. Listen, I've been meaning to say, if you have left us a message on Facebook or Instagram or X, which I recently revisited all of those sites after not having been on them for like half a year, and there were some messages I missed. Don't send them there. I never look at those. I'm not going to get them. Email them, theheatherandryanshow@gmail.com, or conversely, sometimes there's a link to YouTube where you can go and leave a comment, and I'll see the YouTube comment. Although, I burped. I don't have... Hey, I did...
cannot believe...
Ryan.
You're going to have to edit that out.
You know what?
And now for the sake of the show, you have to leave it in.
Just... It was such a dainty feminine burp, it was hardly noticeable. I will leave it in, and it'll be delightful. Unlike the raging belches I have to constantly edit out over on that end. That's right, everybody. He just belches away every episode. I'm just like, edit out that belch, edit out... Okay, it's not that many, but still, at least once an episode, you belch it out.
I've had an iced drink sitting here, and you know what I haven't done this entire time?
What's that?
Taking a sip of it. I have some. I brought it up because I was gonna have some fresh made homemade lemonade while we were recording.
Mm-hmm.
And then I realized that I put ice in it and I can't drink from it because then it will go ding, 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 ding. And then I'll hear about it the next time we record.
Oh, you will hear about it. Mm-hmm.
There might be some dinking in there because I did take one sip. But you were talking.
I didn't even notice. I was probably burping over it, so don't worry about it. And I don't remember what I was saying, so please talk to us and stuff. Send us emails. Like, I ask a lot. Nobody does. It'd be sweet to hear from people. I mean, and listen,
we're definitely going to be hearing from Chile.
Oh, are we? Hold on. Do they even listen? Let's check the analytics really quick, because I don't know if we've had any downloads in Chile. Where are we? Here we go. We're going to find this out. We're going to see how much the people of Chile will hate us. I don't know. Maybe that guy wasn't very popular, although he's oh, look at that. Oh, we've gotten 300 downloads in the last 7 days. That's a spike. Who are you, new people? Write to us, the Heather and Ryan Show at gmail.com.
They're all from Chile.
Oh, God. They're all, let's see here. Countries. United States. Oh, we took off in Vietnam. Look at that. What's up, Nam? I don't know anything about Vietnam. I wish that I did.
I know they're not Chile.
Because then I could say something like, hi, in Vietnamese. In fact, hi in Vietnamese. Ciao. Ciao, Vietnam. That is convenient. All right. Germany, Spain, Bangladesh, India, Kenya, Nepal, Uzbekistan. What is going on? Why suddenly there's just downloads from every country on Earth?
Hell yeah.
What is... I feel like that's bots. That can't be real. There's no way overnight every country was like, the Heather and Ryan Show? Yes, let's download that. It's every country. I'm just going down the list. So many countries. Look at all this. But one of them, Ryan, one of them is not Chile. So we're off the hook.
Awesome.
I'm going to end this farce now. We're going to be back as soon as we can after we have the microphone issue resolved with our proper episode and our Monday rants. So everybody have just the most spectacular time until...
Play again.
Even though we didn't play a game in this one. Bye.